Hello, my crafty friends. Hope everyone's having a very nice evening. Sorry I sound so bad here. I did a video earlier this morning or last night, and it was a video that I had done prior before I got sick with the flu. So everybody was saying I sounded better, and I was saying I wished I did sound better because I don't sound better. I sound horrible. I go see the doctor again tomorrow, and hopefully we can get me straightened out. I'm wheezing tonight really bad. I've got another project share, and I might not be online the rest of the week after today until I get at least a little bit better. But I wanted to get a couple of my Halloween projects in as quickly as possible, so everyone could see what I've been doing. I need to go to bed. I'm going to be I'm kind of far back because I want you guys to see what I have done here. I did a layout, but it's a frame, a little wood frame that my husband found at a yard sale in a square. You could probably use a Michaels, one of those Michaels frame things, because they do have them, and do the same thing. But what I did is I took some K&W paper. So this is the K&W paper here, and then this is the die cuts with view paper, and I just glued it onto the back of the frame. But before I glued it on, I took some of this creepy cloth that I got from Dollar Tree, and I wrapped it all the way around, just wrapped it and glued and wrapped and glued and wrapped and glued until I got to the very end, leaving a little section on here and a little section there to drape down like it's part of her cape. But her cape is all ragged and kind of deteriorating because she's a rotting corpse witch. What I also did, these are those flat stickers that you can buy. This is what it looks like when you buy them. They look just like that. That's the Dracula one, and it's just as flat as it can be. It's supposed to be a window sticker, but if you turn it upside, behind this plastic piece, you can make a small slit with your scissors right across here, and you can put stuffing in it. And if you put some stuffing in it, it will make the witch's head pop out, which will give it a three-dimensional look. So her head is kind of like protruding out some from the paper. So what I did is I wrapped it with the cheesecloth. They call it creepy cloth. I call it cheesecloth. I got some black lace and tied a bow and put a little bit of a black rose under there. I took the black rose apart, kind of like made it like a bow tie or something. Then the bow, and I glued that on. And then I glued her head on. And then I glued the paper and her and the cheesecloth to this paper, and then I just started embellishing. So the hands are done on the outside of the frame, the head is on the inside of the frame, and then I just took a Dollar Tree finger that I found and glued right there. Anna Lane's 02 gave me the snake in a little rack that she sent me, and there is the little skull, and then the caution sign. I got that from Anna Lane's 02 in the rack. Since I used some of the pieces that she gave me in her rack, I replaced it with a few things of my own that I had to keep the bags filled up. And there was a snake I got from last year, which is from the Dollar Tree. I glued right there, glued a spider, and those little things, it's kind of like a netting that holds the eyeballs and holds these in the bag. I took one and cut it up and made it look like a cobweb right here in the corner. And then I glued the spider down. And then I cut this out of, it has Halloween, but it had the numbers underneath, and I just cut the top part, the countdown to Halloween, and glued it there. And then I took one of my skulls and glued there, and he's hanging from the sign. And then the witch's hand, I managed to slit a hole in the eyeball here, and I stuck it in between her real sharp nail. So this one here, she's holding the eyeball, and this eyeball, if you notice, I got a blood all in. It looks different from this one, Well, she's already eaten this eyeball. She's sucked the life out of it. So she's taken that one out of her mouth. And she's getting ready to put that one in her mouth to eat it. So that's what she's doing. She's eating eyeballs. And then at the very top part, the little orange flowers that I put up there at the top are flowers that I got a Beauty Bomb Bomb shop on Zibbit. So if any of you are interested in purchasing from Beauty Bomb Bomb, she's got a really beautiful store. She's got some really nice colored flowers for Halloween. Very, very good. They matched perfectly with what I was doing here. And this is my 3D layout, which is it's wood framed. So I guess I would call it the framed Halloween 3D witch layout. Yeah, that's what I would guess call this. But in the back part, I glued a string on the back to hang on the doorknob for right now. But I'm going to hang it on the wall, or either hang it on the outer part of my door. I'm not really sure exactly where I'm going to put this piece, but it's going to go somewhere on Halloween. But this is what it looks like, and there's the top part. And then, as you can see, you go down, and you can see that that cheesecloth is just dangling. But that's what it looks like. And I had a lot of fun doing this piece. And this is what I've been working on. I did it within a day's time, so I wasn't feeling too good yesterday and the day before, and this is when I started on it. And I did about 2 days off and on, tinkerbelling with it. But this is what I've managed to come up with, and it's really neat because I saw those stickers, and I had just stuck it down on the paper, and it was just so flat looking. It just didn't show what I wanted. So I got the idea about the stuffing, and I noticed there was like that little gap in between the plastic and the sticker. So I said, well, let me try, and it's not going to be seen if it's cut in the back anyway, because it's going to be stuck to the paper. So I just happened to cut it out, and when I did, I stuffed the stuffing in it, and it made the witch's head, like I said, three-dimensional, where she's, protruding out. It's almost like as if she has stepped out of her realm or her frame. On the inside of the frame is her home, and she has her little caution sign up there warning people don't come too close by, because if you do, this is what's going to happen to you. I'm going to stick my snakes on you to paralyze you. I'm going to bite your fingers off, and then I'm going to pluck out your eyeballs and suck the life out of each eyeball where you will not be able to see to run. And then I'm going to take every single bone of your body, or all the flesh that's on your skeleton, and cook you up and eat you. And the only thing that's going to be left is a souvenir, which I have hanging over top of the sign that's showing a skeleton. And she loves her spiders. She's, that's her spiders and her snakes is what she worships in. But this is the creepy witch that is loves to eat body parts. So there's another part of my theme this year for Halloween is the body parts. The finger from the Dollar Tree, when I first got it, looked at it, I really didn't look at it that close. So it looked kind of imitation. But then when I got really, really up close to it and started working with it, and I said, darn, it actually does look like a real finger. So, it really does have a realistic look when you, look at the skin part. The bone part here in the blood, that's a little fakey looking, but right up there with the nails and the skin really looks real. And so I was kind of tickled I did this. This is what I would say I would call a layout, or my own personal layout. And it's the first time I've actually done a layout like this, or I guess you could say mixed media. But it's not on canvas. It's it's got an old wood frame on it, like a thin, very thin, like plyboard type frame. So it's not really a wood frame. It's more like a thin, something like you've seen those Michaels frames, the real thin wood that you can put on boxes and stuff. Well, that's about what I used for this piece. And I just, like I said, I took the creepy cloth first and wrapped it up to make it a black frame. and give it that cheeseclothy look, like it's just this is the witch's domain or something, her moss or whatever it is that she sleeps in. And then I just decided on the snakes and the caution sign and the finger, and one piece worked to another piece, and then another piece developed into another piece, and then this was the finished product. If I would have to do it again, I kind of thought, like, I felt kind of stupid now, because I should have done it from the get-go, was cut a hole in the back, and in the center part here of the face, put a tea light there, where it would light her face up. But I didn't do it, because I'm a day late and $1 short, and I did try it out on the outer skirts, and it just was not enough lighting to show her face and everything. But if I were to make another one, that's probably what I would do to improve it. Try to figure out some way to put a lighting in the back of it so her face will glow in the dark and stuff. But this is what it turned out with, and I don't think I did too bad. And this is my second Halloween project, and very easy to do. And like I said, Dollar Tree still has these witches, and Michael has those frames, so you can very easily get something. Not, you probably won't find what I had, because it was a frame that my husband found like at a yard sale, but at least you would be able to do something similar to like what I was doing, and make the witch a three-dimensional look, where she's coming out of the page and not just flatly glued onto the page. Well, hope everybody has a very nice day. I'm going to go. I'm going to try to get to some bed early. I got a doctor's appointment in the morning, and this stuff is just kicking me in the tail. It's hard to breathe. I'm just, if I could just cough some stuff up and get it out of my system, I'd feel a lot better. But right now I'm just struggling and everything. But I will talk to everyone and try to stay in touch this week, the best I can. And you guys will see me probably Monday or this coming weekend when I'm feeling a little better. I will talk to you guys later. I love y'all. Bye-bye.